Hello, this is Jared playing Oxygen Not Included, and I'm back at my lit workspace test here, and that's because someone asked me a really good question in one of my comments. Mintboy asked the question, does the lit workspace bonus matter all that much late gameplay? And specifically, if you've got a dupe, say, that has 20 skill points on something, will there be a noticeable benefit of the light? Actually, don't know, so I'm going to test it. So here is how it goes. I've got two dupes, Bright and Dark. So Bright has machinery at 20, Dark has machinery at 1. So no question that Bright's going to be quicker. We're going to do two tests. We're not so much comparing the tests between the two, but I'm going to run it first with them doing it in the dark, and then I'm going to do it again running it with light on. We're going to record the number of seconds each of these takes and do a little bit of analysis to see if we can make sense of it. Alright, so what I'm going to ask for is just a single piece of copper to be made here. I even have an autoloader there to make sure that the loading time doesn't impact anything. I will mention that Bright is a bit faster, but again, we're not so much comparing these two. We're comparing these two with each other that we're going to run with the lights on right after. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to run this thing and capture how many seconds it takes each of these guys to do this. No question, Bright is much quicker on the machinery. And what I would like to know after we're done, I'm going to save this this time here afterwards. We'll compare the 17 seconds to see if they're a little bit faster if light had been on. Okay, let's go back and do this again. Let's prepare to see this again. What I've done is I've just isolated these. So we've got our 17 and 14 or 40 seconds. We're going to close the door here. We'll set up the next test. Next test is basically turning the lights on in both cases. We're going to make a single piece of copper in each location. We'll let the auto sweepers again load copper ore. Everyone is ready. Now I'm going to do the timing over here instead. Let's just make sure they're on sync. Okay, that looks good. Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot to apply that setting. Okay, there we go. That's important. Alright, so let's go to it. Again, expecting Bright to be faster than Dark. But the question is more, is Bright going to be faster than their previous time that they did doing this in the darkness? $16. I shaved a second off. Hold on. Let's compare this versus Dark. Speed things up just a little bit because they're going to take a little bit longer. Alright, I would say then yes, it is even in, if you've got a dupe that has 20 skill points, there still is a benefit of using light. Alright, the next thing is I realized in my testing, I didn't do anything with power. So dupes that use the power control station instance. So how about I end with a little bonus on doing that before I go. Just before I move on to power, just having a quicker look at this. We did save a second here. I think on the surface it almost seems as if higher level it is less of a benefit because you only save 1 second here versus you save 4 seconds here. But you got to remember too, if you're going to do 100 cranks of the rock crusher as an example, you're going to save 100 seconds going through the whole thing. So it does add up. But anyway, let's go over. I'm going to set up this little race with the power system. So let me get building. Okay, loading some metal inside this power control station. Both dupes have just been given the ability to have electrical engineering. And they've got the same skill. So this is not the same setup I had before. Dark has machinery 4, Bright has machinery 4, same level. And we've got 2 obstacle courses with power control station and a hydrogen generator. I'm expecting they're going to make a microchip, then apply it here. I'm going to measure the time that they're in here versus the time they're in here. And the only difference between the two is dark does not have lights and bright does have lights. I'm going to record the time of each, and then we'll compare the results. Okay, ready, set, go. So the question really is, does having light in a power plant make any sense? I'm going to say yes, just based on that. Oh, they're loading in some material. Taking it over here. Yeah, clearly bright is quicker. Now we're over to the second stage. Applying that, which is going to take longer. Let's speed things up just a little bit. So at this point, I'm going to say definitely have light on your power control station. There's going to be a benefit there. I'm pretty sure, unless it's just me, that I see this bar going up a little bit quicker. And obviously it takes a lot longer to apply this to an actual power generator versus making a microchip. So note to self, if you're going to concentrate on light, concentrate on the actual power plant buildings versus the power control station, if not all. Though, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. We'll see it here once Bright leaves. And Bright's definitely going to leave. Oh, well, they actually go over to make another microchip. But at some point, they're going to be pulled over here. Okay, Dark, for some reason, is deciding not to go over there. But, yeah, I definitely see more time. The main question is there a benefit in the power plant? Yes. And is it in the power control station and or the generators? It's both. All right, well, that's literally all I've got. I'm pretty sure that is everything I have with the lit workspace. And of course, unless someone writes another great question in the comments that I need to try out. Anyway, if you like these random experiments of oxygen not included, like, subscribe, and hopefully I will see you in another experimental video soon.